Welcome back to the Midnight Files. There is something hypnotic about driving alone at night. The hum of the engine, the rhythm of the road, the way the world disappears outside the reach of your headlights. But the road is a lonely place, and vulnerability increases with every mile you put between yourself and civilization. Tonight, we share 3 chilling encounters from people who learned the hard way that some roads are meant to be traveled without stopping. Now, check your rearview mirror, lock your doors, and stay tuned to the Midnight Files. Story 1. The gas station at 3 a.m. I was driving back from a wedding in Oregon, heading towards Seattle. It was just after 3 a.m., and my fuel light had been glowing red for the last 10 miles. The highway was a black ribbon cutting through dense, old-growth forest. Just as I was starting to panic, I saw a flickering neon sign in the distance. It was an old, rusted gas station that looked like it belonged in the 70s. I pulled in, the gravel crunching loudly under my tires. The place felt wrong. The air was heavy, and there wasn't a single other car in sight. I went inside to pay. The attendant was a tall, unnervingly thin man with pale skin. He didn't say a word. He just stared at me with wide, unblinking eyes while I handed him my card. He swiped it, handed it back, and then leaned in close. His breath smelled like wet earth. He whispered, "Don't look back until you hit the main highway. Just go." I was creeped out, but I didn't ask questions. I ran to my car, started the engine, and peeled out of that station. After about 5 miles, curiosity got the better of me. I glanced at the rearview mirror. At first, I saw nothing but the dark back seat. But then, as a street lamp passed overhead, I saw it. A pair of eyes, reflecting in the mirror from the floor of my back seat. Someone was hiding back there. My blood turned to ice. I realized the attendant wasn't trying to scare me. He was trying to warn me. I didn't stop. I drove straight to a police station with my heart pounding against my ribs. When I pulled into the station lot and honked my horn, the back door of my car swung open. A man in a tattered coat sprinted out and vanished into the darkness. I never drive late at night anymore, and if my tank is low, I just keep driving. Story 2. The roadblock. I take a rural route home from work to avoid highway traffic. It's usually peaceful, just miles of cornfields and dense woods stretching into darkness with no streetlights for company. It was around 1 a.m. on a Thursday, the kind of night where the fog clings low to the asphalt and your headlights only show you 20 feet ahead. I was driving around a sharp bend, my radio barely cutting through the static, when my headlights caught something in the middle of the road. I slowed down. It was a baby stroller, light blue with little white stars on the fabric. It was sitting perfectly upright in the dead center of my lane, facing away from me. The wheels weren't even dirty. My first instinct, naturally, was panic. Was there a baby inside? My heart was pounding so hard I could hear it over the hum of the engine. I put the car in park and unbuckled my seatbelt. My hand was already on the door handle, ready to rush out and check. But then, a cold feeling washed over me. Something felt terribly wrong. Why would a stroller be here in the middle of nowhere at this hour? There were no houses for miles, no broken down cars, no signs of an accident, just silence. The kind of silence that presses against your eardrums. Instead of opening the door, I locked it. Every single lock clicked down. I turned on my high beams, flooding the road with light. That's when I saw them. At the edge of the woods on the left, 3 figures stepped out from behind the tree line. Slowly, deliberately. They were dressed in dark clothes, hoodies, baggy jackets, and they weren't looking at the stroller. They were looking directly at me. One of them was holding something metallic that glinted in the light. A crowbar, maybe, or worse. I didn't wait to find out what it was. I slammed on the gas, my tires screaming as I swerved onto the grass shoulder to get around the stroller. As I sped past, I caught a glimpse of the front of it. It was empty. Just a prop, a lure to get me out of the car. In my rearview mirror, I saw them walking into the road behind me. Not running, just walking, like they knew there'd be another car eventually. I drove 90 miles an hour all the way home, my knuckles white on the wheel, checking my mirrors every 5 seconds. If I had listened to my instinct to help, I wouldn't be here telling this story on the Midnight
Story
Files.
3. The Silent Trucker.
I was driving a small sedan on the interstate late one night. It was past midnight, and traffic was practically non-existent. Just me, the broken white lines, and the occasional semi passing in the opposite direction. Out of nowhere, a massive 18-wheeler appeared in my rear-view mirror and got dangerously close to my rear bumper. I mean close enough that I couldn't even see his headlights anymore, just the massive chrome grille filling my entire mirror. I tapped my brakes to signal him to back off, but he didn't. He just got closer. My heart started racing. Then, he turned on his high beams. The inside of my car lit up like a spotlight. I was completely blinded. I couldn't see the road, couldn't see my mirrors, just white light burning into my eyes. I sped up to 80 miles per hour to get away from him, but he matched my speed. Every 30 seconds or so, he would flash his brights on and off, flooding my car with light. On, off, like some kind of deranged signal. I was terrified. I thought this trucker was having road rage and trying to run me off the road. My mind was racing. What did I do? Did I cut him off? Is he going to ram me? This went on for 20 agonizing minutes. My hands were shaking so hard I could barely grip the wheel. I tried to call 911, but my phone had no signal out here. Finally, I saw Salvation, a 24-hour diner and truck stop ahead, glowing like a beacon. I pulled off the highway, tires screeching as I whipped into the well-lit parking lot. The truck followed right behind me, blocking me in. My stomach dropped. I jumped out of my car, ready to run inside and scream for help. The truck driver burst out of his cab, a huge man, at least 6 feet 4 inches, wearing a flannel shirt and work boots. He was holding a massive tire iron. I froze. My legs wouldn't move. But he didn't run toward me. He ran past me, directly to the back of my car. He yanked open my trunk with one hand, the tire iron raised high in the other. Inside, curled up in the fetal position, was a man. Dressed entirely in black, ski mask, gloves. In his hands, a roll of duct tape and a hunting knife with a serrated edge. The man tried to scramble out, but the trucker slammed the tire iron down across his shoulder. He collapsed, groaning. The trucker looked at me, panting, sweat dripping down his face, and said, "Lady, I wasn't trying to run you off the road. Every time that guy started to climb into your back seat from the trunk, I flashed my lights to make him duck back down. I've been keeping him in there for the last 20 miles. My knees buckled. I couldn't breathe. That trucker didn't want to hurt me. He saved my life." Police found out later that the man had been hiding in parking lots, slipping into unlocked trunks, waiting for drivers to get in and start moving. Thank you for listening to these accounts of the road. If you have a story that keeps you awake at night, send it to us at the email below. You've been watching The Midnight Files. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell icon, and stay tuned for our next entry. Remember, the road is long, and you never know who is waiting in the shadows. Stay safe.